Today I'm right here with a brand new Volkswagen ID.7 Pro style exclusive version, and in this video I will give you all the technical data. I will do a proper full in-depth review with exterior, interior, multimedia, material quality, space, technical data, price and all that stuff. So stay with me because it will be a very interesting video if you are on the market for an electric family car that replaces the Volkswagen Passat, because as you probably know, the Volkswagen Passat, the classic one with internal combustion engine, will be discontinuing, and for that reason we have this brand new ID.7. And to be honest, I'm quite impressed with the car. It comes with some new cool features that didn't have before on ID family, let's say like that. Also the quality is quite better and I quite like the car. So stay with me to find out more. If you want to see the car on the road for a test drive, I will have a separate video on my channel with consumption test, driving feeling and all that information about driving as always. So check it out. Probably the video is already on the channel. If it's not already on the channel, will come soon, so stay close. Now, first of all, I want to give you some technical data and information about the car, and I want to tell you that I'm in Jean-Laurent Mobilité in Annemasse, close to Genf, Geneva. For those of you that know, I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen, so you can find them very easy. Very nice people. And basically this is the price in France. So the price in France of this car, it's 65,950 euro. This is the starting price of this Pro style exclusive model that I have with me, and with all the options that the car come, I will show you in a second, the price will go up to 72,790 francs. So I want to show you right here the options that the car come with, and basically I totally recommend you, if you have the money for the car, if you have 70,000 euro, I definitely recommend you to go with those options as well, because we'll add a premium feeling. And not only that, because the first option, and I find it one of the most important option, is the fact that in this 2,490 euro will be included IQ Light Matrix LED. It will be included the chassis DCC that make a huge difference in Volkswagen cars, and I will show you how you can change this, and we will talk about that in the test drive video. It's insanely much better feeling riding quality if you have this option. So this one here, it's a must have. Basically the second one, the most important on the second one, there are the Harman Kardon speakers, the Ergo Active premium seats, electric adjustable seats, and if I'm not wrong, lateral airbags. Yeah, I'm not too good on French speaking, but yeah, those are basically the most important setting. Also, I will have the car soon for a proper test drive for a few days, and then I will give you even more details, but just give you really fast forward details like that. Basically, this is the price. Now let me give you a little bit more technical data about the car. The car will come in two versions. One will be more powerful, will come in the future also with two electric motors, one on the front, one on the rear, all-wheel drive. But for the moment we have this rear wheel drive version. That means the electric motor is on the rear. The power of the car, 286 horsepower, 545 newton meters, 1-speed automatic transmission, of course. The range of the car, estimated WLTP, around 621 kilometers. I'm quite impressed with the range that Volkswagen claim, and I'm really curious to test it out in the future, so stay close to see that. Consumption around 14.7 kilowatt hour. Top speed 180 km per hour is limited there. 0 to 100 in 6.5 seconds. When it comes to trunk space, the car have plenty of space, and you will see in a second when we'll go there. 532 liters, and if you fold down the seats completely, it will go up to 1,586 liters. Battery capacity 82 kilowatt hour, but usable 77 kilowatt hour. It's a lithium battery located below the floor. The battery weight, for those of you that are interested, 493 kilograms. So because the car can be fitted with a trailer, with a hook trailer, you can pull up to 1,000 kilograms with brakes, and without brakes up to 750 kilograms. The drag coefficient of the car is basically the same drag coefficient as the previous Tesla Model 3 had, 0.23, and from my point of view, it's a really good drag coefficiency, at least for this car that's basically bigger than Tesla Model 3 and has much more space, and that will improve the range, and this is a good point to the car. And the turning circle 12.3 meters if I'm not wrong, and basically I try to turn it around in this small space here a little bit, and to be honest, it feels quite good for how big is the car, but we will test that out also in the city, so we will see how it is. It comes also with independent type McPherson suspension with coil spring and anti-roll bar on the front, and independent multi-links spring suspension with stabilizer on the rear, ventilated brake disc on the front, and drum brakes on the rear, and 20-inch rims. So guys, those are the most important technical data, plus the charging speed on this version that I have with me. You can charge it in AC standard 11 kilowatt hour, but in DC it can go up to 170 kilowatt hour. This is impressive, and in the future with a new version you will be able to charge it up to 200 kilowatt hour. So that's super good from my point of view. Those are the technical data. Let's go outside to talk a little bit about the exterior, interior, and in the end, as always, we will take the conclusion. So yeah, let's do it, guys. This is the key, the same key as Volkswagen use it also on other models. Really like the key. It's quite fancy and modern with a little bit of piano black, new Volkswagen logo, and on the other side we have the buttons. You can open the trunk by pressing 3 seconds the button. You don't have to hold it all the time, so it will basically open the trunk, and if you want to close it, the same story, you press it for 3 seconds, basically 2 seconds, and then the trunk will close. You don't have to always hold your hand on the button. Otherwise, you can lock the car, unlock the car from the key, but also you can lock the car because it comes with keyless entrance. You just have to put your finger here. You can activate it from the menu, and then you can lock and unlock the car. It comes with electric folding mirrors, super useful, at least for such a big car. It's super useful, and otherwise this is what you can do with the key. All right guys, now I just turned on the lights and I want to talk a little bit about the exterior design. First of all, it's not first time when I saw the car. I also review it. I have a few videos with it on the channel where it was released. I think first time was in Munich. I don't remember exactly where I saw it, in Munich or in Paris. I don't remember. But anyway, in terms of design, exterior design, even though the car is relatively big, it looks quite nice and aerodynamic. It has also pretty nice lines. Usually almost all the electric cars these days, and many cars manufacturers, they try to make the design as round as possible. If you see the Mercedes, for example, EQ and stuff like that, they are quite round, and also the previous version. But here you can see this ID.7 has a lot of sharp edges and nice interesting line that make the car look really good. So basically the exterior design from my point of view look really nice, really modern, really futuristic. You can see even here on the side shoulder, on the back, you can see those lines that looks really nice. It comes across the back here. You can see down here on the bumper some nice interesting sharp edges. Really cool. Also in this area you can see a little bit better even the downskirt. They installed this black glossy downskirt that make the car look much more modern, sportier, and in combination with those rims, the car looks basically quite good. That's my opinion. I really like it. The same aggressive line in this area. It looks a little bit like an Arteon. I don't know. I have this impression that that kind of look it gives you. From my point of view, I think it's the most, probably this one and ID4, it's one of the most beautiful ID until now. It's just my opinion. And also in the front you have those sharp edges. Down here you have some air intakes, pretty nice with sharp edges. What do you think, guys, about the exterior design? If you look from the distance, look at the rims, 20-inch rims. I think they fit perfectly with the car, and that combination of black with a little bit of chrome alloy color, it looks really cool. I really like it. I like the combination of colors. Also the cars, basically all models will come in B color. That means the roof will have this black glossy color, and then here you will have the paint of the car. Then you have also this chrome around the upper side of the car that comes across until the front, and that chrome in combination with this from the rims fit quite nice. What I like the most is the fact that the handles are included in the doors. That means improve aerodynamic. That's why they have 0.23 CD. And I like the fact that the handles have down here, they don't move practically. Down here you have a button that you press it and then you will unlock the door. It's not mechanically, basically everything is electronically. So that's super cool and fancy and it's nice. Now, when it comes to doors and sound, it's basically sound the same as any other Volkswagen, nothing crazy, nothing spectacular. And in the back, the same story. Basically, I need the key to unlock it. I'm not going to do that, otherwise it will stop the lights. But in general, the sound on the doors are quite nice. Around the windows, you have piano black. You have also this Volkswagen writing here. You have on the downside some rubber. But I like this combination of tinted windows here and also on the rear. And I like the fact that they add this piano black on the C-pillar, and basically we are close to an airport right here in Annecy. You can see also the mountains, and there is like an airport close to us, so probably we will hear in the future also some airplanes or helicopters. Now here is glossy plastic, then here is glossy plastic, and all together look really nice, and also in combination with this back part and the roof. Another thing is that here up on the roof we have this new panoramic glass roof. It's incredible. This is the new kind of, it's not a new technology, but it's new technology on the cars, and I will show you when we go inside. You can kind of blur the glass, or you can make it clear, transparent, or blur, so that's super cool. Up here you have the radio antenna, shark tail, super nice. And I love this lip right here. Look at this. This is the brake light that goes across from here until the other part, and when you press the brakes, it looks so cool. It's so fancy, and it gives you a premium feeling, you know. I don't know, I really like it. And I like also the window here in the back that goes until down, super clean. You have those full LED lights. Everything is LED. This is the fog lamp right here, and the reverse light, it's here, and also it's LED light. I cannot show you right now because it's not so dark, but in the night time look gorgeous. This is the turning signals, kind of a following turning signals with three different parts. Look quite cool. IQ light, the latest technology, super impressive. I mean, when it comes to lighting, Volkswagen, it's really good. And even if you look from the back, from this position, I think the car looks quite nice. Man, it has nice lines. And then all this LED light goes across the back of the car, and then you have the new logo down here, LED lights on the number plate, plus the reverse camera on the rear, 6 sensors for parking and all that safety features. Some piano black down here, that kind of continuing the down skirt from there. It's continuing with piano black. That fit quite nice. And then some light reflectors. I like this light reflector, it's super useful, and I like the fact that they put it all over the back bumper. And down here you have the place for the hook. I don't know if you can see it, it's around down there. But overall, clean design, super nice from my point of view. 20-inch rims, as I said before, quite beautiful. They are quite aerodynamic. Drum brakes, so no ventilated brake discs. They keep the drum brakes on the rear. And then down here on the downskirt you have this black. I like the fact that it's a plastic and you can change it, and it will protect this down part, and also in the same time look really sporty and cool. On the side here we have the charging port. On the windshield, by the way, you have the cameras and sensors here. Camera that can read the traffic speed limit, lane assist, and all that stuff, and safety features. The camera from the windshield work together with the radar from down here, so the radar is positioned down here for all that safety feature, autopilot, adaptive cruise control, and we will test it out in the test drive video. In the front you have a front camera plus the new logo, and even in the front you have this bar of LED light that goes across the front of the car. And then here you have the turning signals LED, you have the matrix LED light, adaptive high beam, the latest technology when it comes to lighting. IQ light they call it. Super good light. And of course I will try to make a video in the nighttime so I can show you how this light look like. But also from the front it's a dual look. From my point of view, the back look better, but the front it's also pretty nice. Here you have some huge air intakes. Basically they are huge. The air will go here to float around the car to improve the aerodynamic. 6 sensors also on the front with some piano black. I really like this area here in the middle. The middle area, this part here look really cool. Remind me a little bit of BMW iX2. I really like this area here. And here you have air intakes, and then the air will go to radiator and then cool down the battery. Basically, that's the exterior design. And by the way, in the front, the car comes with ventilated brake discs, as expected. And also here you have some plastic protection. That's good. In time, it will protect this area here, even though I think this is aluminum here, so you don't have to worry about the rust. The mirror caps, LED light. This is the camera for 360 degrees camera. I will show you when we go inside. And then here you have also this black, nice aerodynamic design. And the cool thing is that the mirror, for the size of the car, it's relatively small, so it's not that big. So this is quite important as well. And if I'm not wrong, here you have the blind spot technology. I will try to show you also when we go inside the car. So basically, this is the exterior design. Look how you open the charging port. From down to up, this is really interesting. And here you have the AC and 11 kilowatt in AC charging, and in DC you have 170 kilowatt on this version. On the next version will be up to 200 kilowatt, and it's super fancy, and also it feels quite good quality. I know you're probably curious to see how much space you have here, and basically it's no space. Surprisingly, even though it's a build on the electric platform, you don't have too much space in the front here, even though they squeeze the front part, and I will show you in a second, and that's why you don't have space in the front. They managed to make much more space inside the cabin, in the trunk, to compromise somehow the space in the front. And here you have all the battery, 12-volt battery, the electronic components, and the liquid and all that stuff. So yeah, if you look from this area, what I want to say to you is the fact that if you look at the car in general, if you look how big is the car, and if you look how small they make this area here for the, yeah, let's say frunk, so they manage to make this area smaller in order to give you more space here. So if that makes sense for you, if you didn't see my BMW iX2 video where I explain you where the BMW iX2 have a lot of space in the front because it's built on the IC platform, here it's otherwise, it's different. But yeah, you have much more space in this area, so you don't have to worry about this thing there in the front, in case you are worrying about that. You can open it also from here. So basically you press that button and you have an automatic lift gate. The good part, it's that we have, it's, even though it looks like a saloon, yeah, like a sedan, it is a hatchback, and you have so much space here. The entrance, it's basically huge. You can fit in here a lot of items without any problem. And even if you have 3 childs, you can basically go in holidays and carry a lot of stuff. And why I said 3 childs, because here in the front you have ISOFIX also in the front. So okay, you can install a child seat in the front, and of course 2 child seats on the back there. So this is the entrance in the trunk. Here you have the button to close the trunk handle, and you have also this protection for the trunk that I will take it out to show you a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of those protection for the trunks, but the good part is that you have a flat floor. That means you can fit in here a lot of items without any problem. You have some plastic at the entrance, some storage space on the right side, some hooks, LED light left, storage space here, super good. Here you have the triangle, and here you have some handles in order to fold down the seats. This is great because I don't find those kind of handles on many premium expensive cars. Some hooks here, I'll show you in a second. And under the floor, this is how much space you have. The good part is that you can get this even lower, or you can get it out completely. And under this one, this is the space. You have a little bit of space here for probably, I don't know if you can squeeze a cable there. I think you can squeeze a cable there, but yeah, this is it, the space. But I like the fact that you can take this out completely, or you can put this under here just like that, and then you win a little bit of place. I'm not going to do that, but I guess you can imagine that. Overall, I find it super spacious, and in the same time to offer you a sedan look, with a hatchback with plenty of space and a nice look. Anyway, I want to take this out and then we will fold down the seats. And you can see how big it is. So yeah, from my point of view, huge trunk. I can't wait to see, because Volkswagen will come with an touring version, estate version, even though I'm really curious because not so many electric cars in a tourer estate version are on the market today, and I basically can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see the difference between this one and the tourer, because I think the tourer will have more space and that will be just insane. Anyway, if you want to fold it down, you can do it from here, but the cool part is that you can basically press this one, push it forward. Oh my god, it's so long, this car. I have to go inside the trunk basically, because it's so long, this space from here to there, that I have to go inside the trunk in order to fold it down. The interesting thing is that the bumper in the back, you can see it has a kind of a lip, extra lip here. Really interesting. They put it a little bit backward. Not sure the reason for that, but it looks really interesting. This is the space. You can carry your ski. You can go to ski without any problem and have 2 passengers. And if you want to fold down the seats, you can do it from here. You just pull this like that, pull this like that, and it goes all the way down. This one didn't go because of the middle part. I have to put this back, and now it will go all the way down. It's very nice. Also good quality behind those second row seats, good quality here. And basically, if you take the headrest a little bit forward, yeah, quite complicated to do that, but it will go all the way down, so we will make a flat floor here, and this is also super useful. Check this out from this angle. You have a completely flat floor. You can carry a lot of items without any problem here. So in terms of space, it's crazy spacious. And not only that, you can carry long items without any problem, but you can definitely sleep here. And I can basically demonstrate you that. If I go inside, check this out. Man, it's so long. It's like a Model Y. I still have space on my head, and I still have my shoes inside the car, right? So I can basically 2-person sleep here without any problem. You buy a mattress like I have on my Model Y, and then you can sleep inside the car without any problem. So basically plenty of space in the car. So you can see, not only that you can carry long big items, but you can carry a lot of stuff without any problem. So yeah, great job Volkswagen. Also, if you look from the side, the entrance is relatively big, I should say, and once you go here you can see the entrance in the back there. So that's the space. Down here on the legs room, because now the car comes with a flat, completely flat floor, you have a huge space. One of the most spacious behind the front row seat space that I ever find. I mean, it's really big space here, one of the most spacious. So you can also fit stuff here without any problem if you want to carry extra luggage. And even if you sleep here in the car, you can take your luggage and put it around here, and then yeah, you're good to go. So nice, I'm happy to see that. When I put back the seats, I love the fact that the seat belt, you see the seat belt has his own space here on the side, so you don't have to worry to pull the seat belt behind the seats and then push it back. No, you just push it back like that. Super easy, super comfortable and useful, because I think the people that will buy this car will really use a lot the seats folding down and up, and this is super useful. I like the fact that I saw a lot of rubbers here and here, and I see that they put a lot of quality in sealing. That means it should have a good insulation. We will test drive it and we will see that. I will give you there all the feedbacks. I like the fact that up here, even on the back doors, you have soft material everywhere, leatherette here in this area with some blue line here that looks nice. You have this super nice ambient light, not only down here, but also some ambient light inserted in this Yano black. Alcantara in this area on the armrest, and again here some leatherette with stitches. The only plastic that you have is down here. This is the speaker, and here you have some stuff material inside the door bands. That means no scratch, crackle and all kind of sound while you have something there super useful. Some piano black here, and this is the button for the window. Here is Harman Kardon speaker. I told you in the beginning it comes with this new system, and also the speaker look pretty nice. The entrance in the car, relatively big, I should say. You can go inside without any problem. The car, it's relatively large, and from this angle you can see that beautiful glass roof that we will talk a little bit later, because you can basically blur it out or make it transparent or opaque the way you want it. It's really, really nice. Now basically a lot of space inside the car. It's huge space. I will show you in a second. Also, I like very much the seats. Volkswagen work a lot on the seats, and I know they are super comfortable. I own a few Volkswagen cars, and they were super good. Also, you have leather here on the side. You have this Alcantara microfiber in the middle, and then this blue line and stitches, Isofix for child, 2 child seats. But overall, the quality and the way they feel, it's great. And also, I like the fact that you have leather here on the side, so they extend this leather until here. You don't have plastic, so the passengers in the back, they will stay super comfortable. In the middle, the same kind of leatherette here. It's not proper leather, it's an artificial synthetic leather. They call it leatherette. Then you fold this armrest down, 2 cup holders right here. Super cool. Behind the front seats, some storage space on the upper side, storage space down here, and I like the fact that you don't have any plastic behind the seats. You have this leatherette, and this is super nice. Love the fact that you have a flat floor. Man, look how much space you have here. I think this is the most spacious middle part sedan that you can get. I don't know, it's crazy spacious. By the way, you have a hook here. Let me go inside. I adjust the seats in my driving position. I'm 173 centimeters, and this is in my driving position. The other one, I didn't touch it, but check this out. Let me close the door. Yeah, even the doors, when you close it, they sound nice. And also, once I close the door, I noticed that the sound insulation is pretty good. Here are a lot of cars pass by because it's a street. And once you close the doors, the sound, it's quite nice. I like it. And it comes to comfort on those seats, I have to be honest, it's really comfortable. Really comfortable. When it comes to visibility outside, it's pretty good. Also, you have a big window here, 1 window here, good visibility, soft material everywhere, plenty of space. Also, this leather here help a lot with my side support. This is the space. I have like almost 4.5 fingers over my head. When it comes to legs room, check this out. I'm super impressed. I mean, it's crazy, almost half of my hand space here in the front. Super spacious. I can basically play with my legs there. I can stretch a little bit the legs there, but doesn't even need it. And because it has the battery down there, it has like maybe 2.5, 3 fingers here, and the knees stay a little bit higher. But that doesn't matter. I mean, the comfort is quite nice. Up here you have a handle, hook, LED light, plus the quality material on the roof. It's relatively good, the same as you are uses with at Volkswagen Group. In the middle, 2 USB-C, very useful. Plus a little bit higher, you have the vents controller here. I will try to turn them on if I can do that. Basically the key is with me, but I have to go to the climatic system. Let me see if yeah, right now it's here. So you have heated seats, free position for the passenger, for both passengers on the rear. And here you have the temperature that you can choose. And here you have the vents. And the vents feel good quality. They are manual adjustable. And wow, they are nice. They are cool, unique, 2 vents, super nice. Some piano black here. Really cool stuff. Now in the middle, guys, by the way, I can stay with my legs together without any problem. This is the space here, huge space again, so no problem. When it comes to space, it's great. Head space, like 3.5 fingers over my head. Stretch my hand completely, stretch my hand completely. In terms of comfort here, down here, I should say it's fine. It's pretty comfortable. The back, it's a little bit stiffer, but I think I have also the headrest. Oh, the headrests on the side are much better than this one. This one is a little bit stiffer, but those one have those Alcantara kind of a microfiber cloud, I think it is, and it's softer, it's nicer. Man, the sides are nicer. Anyway, overall it's nice. I think I can stay here for short, medium trips. even I think long trips, because I can stretch my legs somehow there without any problem. So it's pretty good. And also I have this beautiful view on the glass roof that it's kind of blur right now, but I can unblur it from here. Check this out. You see it? Check this out, guys. You just slide it like that, boof, and it's no more blur. You look at the sun, and now blur. Come on, no more blur, blur. No more blur. And surprisingly, I was crazy surprised a little bit earlier when I tested it. I never tested with the sun up. Usually I always expect that the sun to be super powerful, but you barely see the sun, and I'm impressed how powerful it is. I was imagining it's not that good, but it's crazy good. You can basically see the difference. I want this kind of glass on my house. Imagine to stay in house, and if you have your building close to other buildings, you just press one button and boom, nobody sees you inside the house. But imagine if all the windows of the cars would be like that. So if you have, for example, a van, you want to sleep inside the car, even in this one, you want to sleep inside the car in the night, in a parking lot, of course, not when you're driving. And then you just press one button and suddenly all the windows around the car are just blur and nobody can see inside. That's a good idea for the next car. If some car manufacturers will watch this video, that will be a great idea. Even if you're not doing in the front, at least let's do it here on this side, on the rear. That will be super fun. Anyway, when it comes to the dashboard and the design there, I have to tell you, simplicity, it's the way to go. I love the simplicity of it. I love the fact that you have a big screen with a lot of information. Basically, it's almost a laptop screen. It's quite big, but I like the fact that they designed the dashboard pretty simple, straight, so you have a good visibility outside. And also the cockpit is down there, pretty easy to look through the steering wheel. So yeah, basically it's quite nice. And also you have plenty of storage space in the center console. Anyway, let's go in the front. Something that I didn't show you until now, and I have to show you, it's the door handles. Man, they are so unique, so cool. It's just put you only one finger and you pull it like that. And it's not mechanically, it's basically electronically, but it's so cool. I really love those. Up here, of course, soft material, again, lead rest, soft material. Then the same ambient light inside the door bands. I tried to show you, but need to be a night down, and also inside this black glossy. Then here we have the same Alcantara piano black. The buttons for the windows are here, and basically I want to show you something. Yeah, wait. In the front, the car comes with double glassing, so for the sound insulation will be awesome. We will test this out in the test drive video. And if you want to fold down the rear windows, you have to press this button, and when it's yellow like that, that means you adjust the window on the rear. Check this out. And if you're wondering how much you can fold down the rear window, you can go with it all the way down. And the cool part is that nobody talk about, but you have double glassing also on the rear. How cool is that? So good quality. They put a lot of good quality in the cars. So yeah, I like it. Anyway, a little bit higher, electric adjustable mirrors, child lock. Down here some storage space, not that huge, but it's nice that you have this soft material. Speaker here, quite nice. At the entry, some plastic. You have ergo active seats. You can save the position from here. This button is for massage. You have also massage on the seats, save position too, and from here you can adjust the seats in every position you want. Super simple, even the lumbar position, just like that. It's really useful and simple to use. And keep in mind, you don't have only for the driver, but for the passenger, the same story. You can even save the electric seats position, so it's the same seats, so good quality. The pedals, the same pedals from ID group cars, and down here you have some plastic ambient light inserted in the dash, and here you have the controllers for the light, for the fog lamps, and so on. You have also those shortcuts for defrosting, so you can basically press it and defrost the things around here. Put it on auto back. Then you have the leatherette here on the dashboard with the blue line and stitches, and here you have soft material everywhere on the dashboard. Again, pretty good quality in the car, so that's something that I like very much. Down here you have some storage space on the down part under the center console, so this is also very useful. The seats, the same material as on the rear, but to be honest, they look much better in the front. and they have that ID there. They are big, they are bright. I sit on them and they feel super comfortable. I really like them. Look at this. I drive the car before and I feel really relaxed in them. And I know that Volkswagen work a lot on the seats, and I know they make thousands of tests until they release, and that was years ago. And I know they make super good seats. So side support. You can also adjust the middle part manually. And yeah, ID here, super nice. They are super comfortable. To be honest, they're probably one of the most comfortable seats I sit in the last probably few months. It feels crazy relaxing, and this material make you feel plushy like you're home in a sofa. It's so relaxing, really, not joking, not advertising, it's just feeling like that. Now, when it comes to visibility outside, really good visibility. And basically, those seats are much better than the seats from, for example, my Model Y or Tesla Model 3. The new Tesla Model 3, they are good, but this one, they are much more comfy and a little bit bigger. I don't know, it feels a little bit better here. Anyway, good visibility because this window is super extended in the back until here, so you have good visibility from the driver point of view. Relatively good visibility in the mirrors, also outside on the windshield, good visibility. And also in the back there, you have relatively good visibility. You can see one more time the seats in the back, and if you want one more time to show you this thing, how it looks, super nice. It's just doing it from here. And then up here you have LED lights, of course, on both sides, SOS button, and then some info button right there. And then here you have the mirror with LED, quite nice, good quality. Handle up here, and you have the Harman Kardon speaker on both A pillars, so that's cool. You can adjust the steering wheel down, up, forward, backward, very simple from here, from down here. The steering wheel, pretty nice, pretty simple. They use it also on other ID cars. Good grip, good quality. Also is not leather, it's kind of synthetic leather, but quality is good. Behind here you have the stalks for the wipers, and here you have the stalk to change the gear. You rotate it or you press the parking and you put it in park. It comes also with B mode to regenerate more energy. I will show you that in the test drive video. And here on the left side you have the controllers for the cruise control and the voice. It's kind of a, it gives you a feedback, kind of a button feedback. That's good. And also here you have the controller for the kind of the cockpit, but basically the cockpit is quite simple, not too many customizable stuff, so you can basically just see the information, simple information there. It's a small cockpit, but it's the most important is the speed and also the cruise control when you activate it, reading the traffic speed limit and the range. So that's all you need, and it's nice integrated there. Cut the cost and allow you to have a better view in front because the dashboard is quite flat. Now here you have also soft material in this area. Everything feels quite stable and good quality here. Open this up, you have huge storage space. You have also this adjustable thing that you can move it around, but you have also a lot of space there. You can take it out, so plenty of space. Here in the middle, some black glossy, and you have also the possibility to close this completely just like that, or open it up. Some simple stuff. 2 cup holders, a lot of storage space, wireless charging here for your phone, 2 USB-C, super useful. Here is the glow box, relatively big, yeah. And then here you have the same LED red, and you have the vents. Man, the vents are one of the most interesting thing in this new ID.7, because I will show you in a second. Here is the screen. Basically you don't have too many buttons. Here is another vent, and here is the hazard light, physical button. Yeah, it's probably this one and this one are one of the only physical button, and this one here. Here's the start stop engine, by the way, system, not engine. This is a huge screen here. Basically it's huge. What I like about it is the fact that they tilt it a little bit to the driver. That's good because you can easily reach it out, and also you can see very clear what's happening on the screen. And basically it's positioned pretty well. While you're driving you can see it quite well, so I like that. Up there on the windshield you have the head-up display, of course. it's directly on the windshield, and the head-up display, it's great because it shows you that nice graphic with which way you should go while you're driving when you activate the navigation. Let me see if it works that. So if I go to the navigation system, by the way, on the navigation system, it's much better than before, and what I noticed on this new ID.7, it's crazy responsive, so I like that. Check this out. It's really, really good, really responsive, so nothing to complain. Not as responsive as the new Renault multimedia system with Google integration, but still perfect. I mean, more than perfect. I like the fact that it shows you the charging station on the map, and if you go here in the corner, you press the charging station, it will show you all the charging stations around you, around maybe 15 kilometers or so on, and even more. So from here you can choose one charging station that you want. It gives you a lot of information, address, what is the power of the charger, and all you have to do is just press start and the car will go there. And once you press start, you will notice that the loading time is super short, so the hardware behind this multimedia, it's quite good. Then it doesn't show me, but while you're driving you can see also the nice directions there on the head-up display and which way it will go. Is that kind of a 3D view, virtual view, I don't remember exactly how they call it, but it's a cool thing. So yeah, the head-up display, it's quite nice also on this Volkswagen ID.7. Let's go back here to talk about this screen. They still keep those controllers for the climatic system, very simple to adjust the temperature from down here. Here you can adjust the volume, and here the temperature on the right side. You have all the climatic system on the down part. Here you have the seats, because the car comes with ventilated seats. That's incredible. And also heated seats, so you have ventilation on those seats in the summer. It's super useful. You have also three kind of position here and shortcuts. You have maximum heating, dry boost, and maximum seats ventilation. And if you go to dry boost, they make a combination between vents and heating. So for example, if you are wet already, if you are wet from the summer and your pants are wet, you put it on dry boost, and then the air that will come will be a little bit heated, so that means it will dry your pants. So that means even if you are washing your pants home and they didn't dry out completely, you can come inside the car and put it here. So you can do that too, so you don't need a dryer for your pants anymore. For the front passenger is the same story. So how cool are those features? Massage on the seats for you and the passenger, of course. You can choose the program here, intensity and all that stuff. And yeah, basically it's cool to have these options when you are driving for long distance, to turn on the massage on the car. Man, that would be nice. Anyway, and if you go to the settings, here you have some extra settings from where you can change the climatic system and different information. If you want to go to the climatic system, here you find it out that you can rapid cooling on. You have also those shortcuts, but let me go to the climatic system. You press this Klima here, and then it gives you all the settings of the climatic system. And I show you before, you cannot change this position of the vents manually with your hands. You have to do it from here, from the screen. And look how cool it is. The same as Tesla come with that cool idea. You have it the same here. So you choose that, and look how they move. Look at those pedals inside there. They move alone. I don't even need to touch it. Check this out. You see it? Now it's move up. Now they move down. And the same story apply here. If you press this, you turn it on. You can also basically from here, from the screen, turn it off and on, just like that. And if you play with them, look at there, how they move. They come to me, they go another side, and they move electrically. Everything is moving basically automatic electrically. So that's super interesting. Really love this cool new technology. AC maximum, from here you can change the van speed manually. You can basically put it on auto, you can put it on smart. You can choose from here to have it up or down, or however you want to choose to have it. Here the car comes also with heated windshield. That's cool. Heated steering wheel. That's also cool. If you go here, air care on, that means it will kind of filtrate the particles, extra particles inside the car. You can choose the position where to go directly. You don't have to do it individually, so you have so many options to do that. So from my point of view, it's a really cool system, and I really appreciate that. Now down here you have the seats that are on auto. I put it on manual because they were already hitting on a little bit. This is with the climatic system. Will always stay down here so you can control it from down. If you go to home, this is the home button that gets you directly to the home screen, and here on the home screen you have some widgets that you can customize to have navigation here and to have this voice controller. And if I'm not wrong, it comes with ChatGPT as well integrated into the car, and that's really interesting. So you can basically speak with AI inside the car. Let's try this out. All you have to do, activate IDA with voice control, hello IDA or hello ID, or you just press this one here, voice command. Hello, can you tell me?
Oh, that's something I still need to learn.
Can you tell me a few information about the new Volkswagen ID.7?
Oh, that's something I still need to learn.
Yeah, I guess it's not yet connected to ChatGPT, but from what I heard last days, the car can be connected to the ChatGPT. But yeah, anyway, let me deactivate. Let's go forward. For the moment, I'm not such a big fan of voice command inside the cars, but yeah, it's good to tell you that as well. Now, going back to home screen, you have also the device, the charging, and then here on the second page, the telephone, configure your screen. You can basically configure your screen, and also vehicle status here. You can play through those widgets, the consumption here, and the media. So that's quite nice. Now, let's go to the navigation. Even though you saw it before, you can see that on the next charging that I choose, it shows you that we'll cross border. So from France, we'll go to Switzerland in order to charge the car. And how cool is that? It gives you so many information. If you go a little bit farther away on the map, it will show you a nice graphic with until where you can go with the electricity, with the electricity that we have in the battery. With 41%, 204 kilometers, it shows you until where you can go. And if you choose to go a little bit farther away outside this line, so let's press continuing, start. It will show you also where you have to stop in order to charge the car. So it will show you that you have to stop here. And the great part is that because it's an electric car, it's very important to make this automatically like Tesla do. And you see, ID.7 do it as well. It tells you to stop here at this charging, and it tells you for 15 minutes you have to stop here, at what time you arrive, how much time you do, and this is all automatically. You don't have to do it yourself. So it makes your life much more easier, and it's great to be here. So great job, Volkswagen, that you add this stuff. You can choose here a lot of settings, like only Ionity charging, we charge, and also what is the speed that you want to have it. So a lot of cool features to have, and the navigation from my point of view is pretty good. Now the cool part is that because the screen is so big, they were able to add on the upper side some widgets here that they can customize. For example, you can add extra widgets on the upper side. For example, if I want to have the navigation up there, I can basically add the navigation. I can basically configure this upper side how I want it. I can delete some part of them and so on. So that's super cool. Then you have shortcuts to the car, vehicle. For example, I go to all the settings of the car. For example, charging here, I have the charging. I can choose how much to charge the car, optimize here the battery, current rapid charging capability, start battery heating. You can do this manually. If you know, you go to charging station, you put it like that, and the battery will heat up and get ready to be charged at faster speed. Here you can save charging location, so you can save it right here and you can navigate directly to them. This is also a cool feature. And if you go here to settings, you have battery care mode, so you can basically activate this. So the car will basically give you some information here how they kind of protect the battery and so on. Then you have bidirectional charging. That's really cool feature on the car. And if I'm not wrong, you can also send electricity to other vehicles. So that means basically this is super cool. Then you have the AC charging information and location. reduce AC charging, release AC charging connector automatically. Those are the most important settings here for the charging. ID lights, here is the brightness of the ID lights, basic function, navigation, infotainment system, and status. You can see the status of the car right now and also how much energy it uses. Going back here, we have the trip here, so you can reset the trip, and you can see all that information here are the vehicle with all the information about the car. So you have kind of the head-up display settings right here in the front. A lot of augmented reality view. You can see it, and I will show you in the test drive video, driving assistance systems and all that stuff. Then you have the cockpit, the ID light, the ID interior light. Basically from here you can choose bright or dark design, and then you have the seats here, and here you find also other settings of the car from where you can change the mirrors, for example, the headlights, for example, dynamic light assist, dynamic cornering light. It comes also with automatic high beam control in rain, convenience turning signals, travel mode, driving on right or left, comfort light here, light animation on, switch on, exit light duration, and the tail lights animation, because the tail lights have free animation. You can change between free animation, how to tail light to play. I'll try to show you in a different video as well. And then turn signal, dynamic or classic. So you want a following or you want a classic. So that's cool. So many features to change from. Tires, comfort light, mirrors there, status here of the car, if it has some errors, consumption, all that stuff, how many kilometers have the car, and so on. That's it. You can add also some shortcuts to the shortcuts up here, so that's interesting. Parking, here you have the parking information, like parking assist. The car comes with park assist, so it kind of helps you to park the car. I will try to do a separate video soon also about that. Or the cameras, and because the car comes with 360 degrees cameras, you can basically see what happened around the car. Even though the resolution is not incredible, it's very useful to see what happened around the car. Because it's a bigger car, it's easy to use. And here you can basically wash the rear camera, and that's great because you can do that from inside the car. That's super useful. If you go to the settings, you have a lot of settings here, from parking, like exit warning system, maneuver braking, it has rear traffic alert, it comes with so many safety features and so on. Now on the assistance systems, if you go here to the shortcut of the assistance systems, basically, if you go to assistance systems, it will open up this list with all the safety features that the car comes with. For example, lane assistant systems. From here you can go even deeper to choose. Speed warning, attention monitoring, drowsiness monitoring, front assist, travel assist, adaptive cruise control, speed limiter, eco assist, side assist, traffic hazard alert. A lot of safety features, and all of them you can customize from here, turn on and off. Image view here with IQ drive, they call it, and yeah, wherever you can see it, just like that. If you go to driving modes, up here you can change different driving modes. So it has the eco mode, in which the car tries to drive as economical as possible. It has comfort mode, it has also sport mode, and individual, so you can basically individualize. By the way, if you want to close the climatic system, you do it from here, just like that. So if you want to individualize the driving mode, you go up here and you can individualize every single feature. And the great part is that because this car, I recommend you in the beginning of the video to get the DCC, it's able to control how you like to have the suspension and the feeling when you're driving, and that's insanely useful. So on the individual mode, you can customize all those stuff like steering, sport and comfort, drive, eco, sport, comfort, exterior engine, sport, comfort, adaptive cruise control, light assist, and air conditioning. So many features to choose from. This is crazy useful. A little bit higher, you have the connectivity to your phone. You can connect your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. I will try to show you in a different video. Wireless, and this is super useful. And then you have here the navigation that you saw before. Now, if you want to see even more details, you go here in the corner, and here you have all the most important settings of the car. ID software. The car now it's able to do software over the air updates, and that's super important. You have sound settings where you can change so many features here because it comes with Harman Kardon. You have so many features and settings to choose from, and it's insane. And also the sound, it's really good quality. I tested it out before, and it's quite good. And then you have the seat settings. You see it before. Air conditioning, you see it. You can also save a username so that you can save the settings and use it later when you come inside the car. The parking, background, driving profile, vehicle settings, and here you have the settings where you can change the language, screen, units, and all that stuff. The network here. Also you have Wi-Fi information and configuration. So yeah, basically you already know around that, and all other stuff I already show you. Here you can also schedule the temperature before you leave, and the charging settings that you already saw it before. So in general, that was the video, guys. I hope you get all the useful information from this video. I hope I cover everything. If you still have questions, ask me down below, whatever question you have. Thank you very much for watching. Don't miss out the test drive video. If you want to see the car, if you want to test drive the car, you can come at the guys here at John Lain, Volkswagen in Anemasi. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. Super nice people. They will help you with everything. So thank you for watching. Stay safe. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.